Hello, friends. This video I thought of putting early because this is regarding group activity. As you know, in State Bank of India, GD and personal interview, for GD you are given 20 marks, and that 20 marks again for they may divide it for one for group discussion, another one for group activity. The group activity is what you might have seen in the say SBI group, say number two, which I have already posted to group number one also, and I have posted to my Telegram group also. Here, group exercise steps to ensure women's safety. This is what is given, and 20 minutes time is what is allotted for this. First point is install CCTV cameras. Number two, deploy more police forces. Number three, harder laws. Number four, educate people to respect women. Number five, change social attitude of people. Number six, self self defense training. Number seven, teach moral values to youngsters. So these are the 7 points that are given. These are the 7 points that are given. Let me repeat. Number one, install CCTV cameras. Two, deploy more police forces. Three, harder laws. Four, educate people to respect women. Five, change social attitude of people. Six, self defense training. Seven, teach moral values to youngsters. So, what they will do in the group activity, they will give a paper like this. They will ask you to mark, rank them in the order of importance. Which one do you consider very important? For example, some of us may feel that, say, educating people to respect women may be very important first. Once you do that, possibly further problems may come down. So they will rank that as one. Likewise, next one, number two, three, four, five, six, seven, you will mark like that initially. They will give a few minutes for ranking this. After that, you will be put into a group of say 10 or 12, depending on the size on that day. And in the group, you will have to discuss all these points, and you will have to substantiate your stand. You will have to substantiate your stand and tell why your ranking is good. For example, if somebody has marked, say, self defense training is more important, then as first choice he has given, then he has to put in words to tell them, friends, I am good morning. So here I think self defense training to be given for the women is more important, because once you give self defense training, they can develop confidence to defend themselves in times of emergency. So he has to tell like this. Then another person, if he has marked the same thing, then he will support. No, no, if he has marked number four, he will say, no, 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 I think educating people to respect women is good, because if we educate all the people, automatically they may not be giving trouble to women. Like that, he can say. Or another person, if he has marked three order laws as first, he will say, no, 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 I think harder laws should be implemented, so that people will not, I mean, the women will be respected, and this problem will not arise. So he has to argue in favor of that. So likewise, the discussion will go on, and in the group you may have to arrive at consensus. And the groups, you have to arrive at consensus, for which you may have to give up, you may have to say, stand by your views. And then the difference between your individual ranking and the group ranking will be arrived, and possibly you may be asked to total the difference in rating also. And if the difference in rating is more, that is between what you have marked individually and what the group ranking is, If the difference is more, it is an indication that you have been keeping more silent, or you have not been able to think along the group, you have not been able to enforce your ideas. So likewise the decision may be arrived at. And again, it does not mean people whose scores are exactly tallying, or people who have been able to impress on the group. So this is only a group activity. Here you are say giving up and taking up that aspect. Think twice thrice before deciding why you are giving that as one, why you are giving that as two, so that you will be able to contribute and tell them in the group activity. So this is the point I want to tell you. The next aspect is group discussion, about which I was discussing other day also. Maybe when time permits we will again discuss about that. But however, I would like to utilize this opportunity to emphasize on the importance of your waiting for the call letter. Go through the call letter and try to fulfill all the conditions incorporated therein. Today also a candidate asked, sir, my character certificate dated 2011, is that sufficient? And please check up what they are giving, whether the character certificate should be given by gazetted officer or person of importance. So accordingly, my suggestion will be that you get one from people who are known to you, who are well respected. That will go well, and that may help you well in the SBI interview. But one more point I would like to tell you is this, that um, say because I told you one candidate did not read all the conditions properly. First read the conditions, and then you will be able to say read all the conditions, and then you will be able to arrive at say um, help the group to arrive at the consensus. That's what is more important. I thought I must share this with you. I have posted also yesterday, or for me today, say 20 questions that are asked in bank interviews. Please listen to that. And some people have asked for a PDF for that. I will give the PDF for that after covering all the other questions that are remaining in the booklet. Or some of you may be having that. What the questions covered are all familiar questions only. Thank you so much.